and we decide what's worth living. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable judges, committee, and my fellow participants, allow me to bring a topic to the table. Viewing identity in the age of connection, where our screen becomes the mirror, and the world becomes our audience. Now, we live in a time where culture, education, knowledge doesn't simply exist in classrooms or textbooks. No, it exists in our screens. Digital culture has changed how we express ourselves, how we find information, how we connect with others, and even how we view society. In many ways of our lives, alcohol and lifestyle. Back in the days, we used to just flex our money. We used to show how successful we are. We used to show how wealthy we are. But now, it's more about being able to live sustainably and creatively. Research Center from the GWI in 2023 has shown that 64% of Generation Z follow online creators for lifestyle inspiration. They are not for product advertisement. A very good example for this is one of my very own personal experiences when I was in high school and I got interviewed by a popular influencer, Atta. He is an Indonesian influencer who goes from school to school and interview kids for their experiences. And now it shows that influencers like these has proven themselves to be able to replace what artists and writers once was. They're the ones who are shaping trends. They're the ones who are shaping ideas. They're making new views. They're making new tastes for people. And this makes modern lifestyle something more expressive and meaningful. Not only that, social media has also changed public opinions. For example, what we see constantly online, what we continuously view and follow in our social media, usually becomes what we value the most. The Reuters Institute in 2022 found that half of people under 35 use social media as their main source of news. Movements like #Putu or Fridays for Future began as small forums. They were just small discussion topics. But over time, many people grew interested and it grew more and more, and now it becomes something that can influence public awareness. It becomes something that can change the world. This fact alone proves that if done right, social media can be something. It can be a tool, a forum that can change the world as we know it. However, with great power comes great responsibility. The more connected we are with the digital world, the more we need digital literacy. The ability to find, evaluate, and make sure that no matter what happens, we use this information wisely. Digital culture is not something as simple as what they say. It's not just about knowing how to send stuff. It's not about knowing who to send it to. No. It's about being able to think critically and wisely use the information that we have before we share it. For students and young people, digital literacy also means being aware of what we follow and what we share. Why? Because reputation matters a lot in the current world. And not only that, it can also affect future opportunities that we have on it. It shows that digital culture can be used Digital culture is a double-edged blade. It can be used to connect, to grow, but it can also be used to separate and cause discomfort. It also shows that although we have the freedom to share and follow whatever we wish, we have the responsibility to make sure that what we share, what we follow, is done with respect, honesty, and care. And remember, the only way we can win is when our mind is stronger than our emotions. In the end, digital culture, social media, isn't just good or bad. It's a part of who we are. What we follow, the people we connect with, the influences that we are affected by, and everything else, it becomes a part, it becomes a new part of the story of this generation. It is not the future that we are afraid of. It's the past that repeats itself that haunts us. We want to evolve. We want to grow. We are afraid of change. That inconsistency is holding us back from moving on. Life is not about, I wish I did yesterday. It's not about I wish I did it before. No. It is the fact that we already moved. The fact that we've already taken that step ahead. We, you, me, all of us, we took our step in this new digital world, and we should be grateful for it. As behind every screen that we see is someone trying to be seen, trying to belong, and trying to make a change into this world. Thank you very much.